Agent Chaos, and I am showing the Origin Access and what I think are the good and the not so good points of the scheme or the membership, subscription, whatever you actually want to call this. Now, they've already got this on the actual Xbox One as EA Access, and is actually, some people do believe it's quite a good scheme system, and there's a different price on there. This is obviously on in the UK, so this is UK pricing. On Origin Access, it's £3.99 a month. That's not bad. Get various different games. I'll obviously go through the vault and everything later. On the Xbox, it's I believe £4.99 a month. However, you can actually have a yearly payout. So instead of paying the equivalent of £4.99 for 12 months, you just pay a one-off payment for a year if you wish, and it was in the Christmas, holiday period, as low as £25 for that year. So nothing wrong with that. So I'll just show you all about it. So obviously self-explanatory. You can play a selection of games from EA. It's only accessible on PC Windows. Linux, Mac, hate to say it, you're not going to have access at this moment in time. So obviously you can join anytime you want, but the nice thing is, pro point to it, like Netflix, if you want to put that analogy, you can leave anytime you like. So I could go on this month, play a couple of games, I, maybe strap for cash or something, or done what I want to, I then leave the next month. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, so you've got the Vault, which as they state is growing collection of PC games, so that's just a selection of them at the moment. I'll go back to the actual games or might as well show you the games now. Okay, so they're actually half decent games. I know people may say Origin ain't that great compared to Steam, so on and so forth, but for what Origin's got access to, they've actually got some decent games on here. So obviously they've got the Battlefield. They've surprisingly, what surprised me, they've got the Dragon Age games. They got the Dead Space games. They got FIFA. They got Sim City. They got Need for Speed, and they've got Sims 3. But one thing that has surprised a lot of people is this War of Mine. Now this isn't a direct EA game, so it looks as though anyone that actually wants to allow their games to be in the vault can go in the vault. So, nothing wrong with that. And also, surprising thing is, a lot of these games, some of them are like digital deluxe ones, like these three here. And obviously, you've got the Ultimate Edition for your Dragon Age Origins, which is good. Some people are a little bit concerned about DLCs. So if I play Hardline, I suddenly get the season pass or something. Will that obviously unlock it or carry into the game? So this is where some people are a bit skeptical, but I'll do my best to try and explain it in one moment. Another thing that they're going on to is you get access to their trials, or when a new game comes out, you can play it for a week to a fortnight before the actual game, and it's, as they say in the description, it's the real game, it's not a demo, so what you do in the game does carry over if and when you buy the game, which is really quite nice of them. You can say what you like about EA and stuff. I don't like them too often with certain things. They do. They sometimes feel like they push out the games every once in a while, but this is actually quite nice. Thirdly, they're giving you discounts. So you sign up to this membership, you get 10% off your purchases. So that's saved, as I was saying, DLC, new games, and any games they do also applies to their sales. So if they got as I was saying, Hardline their season pass, premium pass is going cheap instead of being £40. It's going for, well, let's say £25, which is still quite a bit cheaper. That 10% that drops it down to 22.50. So obviously that goes on. And in FAQs and stuff, some people have surmised that if you do get the season pass and you get the DLC, it will play in the actual games. Okay, and that's pretty much it in a nutshell. It's going to be expanding. You save purchases, you can cancel any time, and it's just a nice way of, instead of forking out a lot of money into these games straight off the bat, it's like, say for example this one here, £25, £25 for Dragon Age Inquisition, £30 for your hardline. Then say for example you wanted some Need for Speed Rivals, the complete edition, that's £30. Garden Warfare, that's £25. You know, it does save you some money if you want to just jump in, play a bit of the campaign, enjoy it for a bit, and then move on. By all means, but you're going to be expanding the games in theory all the time, and there's plenty of games to keep you going. So some of these games, like the Dead Space ones, the Dragon Age ones, they're not a 2-minute game. They're not going to be completed in a very short amount of time. You can rush it, but you won't enjoy it as much. So obviously, I'm not saying it's a brilliant idea, but I'm saying it's a good idea because it's giving you choice, and that's the best thing you can have is choice. And that's what I think of it at the moment. But by all means, leave comments, see what you think of it, and obviously um, don't be rude or anything in the comments. Just everyone has their opinion. Everyone's valid as long as you got valid. You can back up your reason behind it, which is fair enough. Thanks for watching. Like, favorite, subscribe if you can. I'd be very much grateful, and see you again next time.